Hey everyone, Eclectivity again here with another do-it-yourself tutorial. Since I got my lace wig Tamara here, being modeled of course, I wanted to show you how to darken up the roots on a synthetic wig. Now, of course, I love the blonde in these tones, but it does look more realistic if you just show just like a little bit of the actual natural hair color poking through. So I'm going to imitate that on my lace front wig here. What I'm going to use is going to be a couple of things. Well, I guess a marker. This is a Tombow pen, which is just a marker pen, just a higher scale professional marker pen. You can get these anywhere though, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, wherever, it doesn't really matter. And then I'm also going to be using a Sharpie as well, because I don't have that, it's like a marker, it's like a wand or a brush that you're supposed to fill in gray hair with. I tried using my own like brown brow set on that. It didn't quite give me the same effect, and plus it didn't hold. So I'm going to literally take my marker here and I'm going to go over the part of the hair where you guys can see right there where the roots are. I'm going to try to zoom in for you so you can see what I'm talking about a little bit better. Okay, so you see where this blonde is occurring right in this area here. I went ahead and I already filled in a couple of areas so that way there's a little bit of a gradation that looks like it's really coming out of my natural hair without me actually pulling out my natural hair in order to get this done. So only thing that we're going to do is literally, and you don't have to be too neat about it, just make yourself a good little part. And right at the base, careful not to touch the actual lace on the wig itself, but just keep going over it. Just keep going over it like that, and eventually it will darken. You can see there it already darkened just a little bit, and I'm just going to continue this throughout a couple of spots on the wig. Now I do like this wig and I do like the hair color, but I just found that maybe I should just darken it up at the roots just a little bit more, so that way it just gives it a more realistic feel to the wig itself. And this whole time too, you want to have a light hand while doing this, because you don't want to get the actual lace itself. So you want to try to get as close to it as possible, just using some light strokes. And there you can see a patch that actually needs to be touched up, so I'm going to get ready to do that. Just use a very light stroke and just keep going over and over it until you see that's poking through there. And I'm going to continue that on with some of these other pieces here. And I got this idea from looking at a lot of different wigs or full lace wigs, and maybe even some more expensive wigs where they have that, I think it's called like a T2B30 or a mixture where the top is dark and then it slowly kind of goes into that into the blonde or into the brown, or like even an ombre technique, which has become very popular. But in case you can't afford that, nor do you feel like spending all that money, find yourself, I would say probably find yourself a good marker. I know Sharpies come in lots of colors now, so get yourself a good brown, a very good brown tone marker, and just start filling in where you see a little bit of lightness poking through. That way it just looks more realistic in the end. See? So from what we've already done, it's already, taken a good effect to that. And I'm just going to keep on doing this throughout my entire wig. I've done this side a little bit. Just go ahead and fill it in a little bit more. I'm just going to try to get as close as I can without actually getting onto the lace itself, so that way it looks like it makes a difference there. And then even on the side there. So yeah, I thought that might be a good little tip to show you guys. That way, if you don't have the money to spend on those wigs, you can just take what you already have, you know, and come up with a different creative solution to it. Let me know what you think. As always, rate, comment, subscribe. Check me out on my new Facebook and Twitter page. On the Twitters, baby. The Twitters. Yeah. Alright, you guys. Take care. Bye.